Eye test is back and better than ever. It's your boy Dame. Subscribe to Dame's World. We got all type of content. If you ain't know, if you know, you know, nigga. But we in Dame's World nonetheless. We got another subscriber's request. And I must say, shout out to my boy Taylor McCoy. If I had to give a subscriber of the year, subscriber of the decade award, it's this nigga right here because the reviews, the breakdowns that he suggests, always be off the chart, always be top flight. Today we got Russell Westbrook versus John Wall. The two just got traded for each other. They both have the same hyper uber athletic build as point guards. So this one, in my opinion, is a very interesting, intriguing one, and also a very close one. So without breaking it down, we're going to view the film and give my analysis. First, scoring. Nice pass. Scoring, Russell Westbrook's more of the natural scorer, came out of UCLA at two guard. We know Russell Westbrook learned to be a point guard, whereas John Wall was always the natural point guard. So Russell Westbrook, to me, always had the scoring advantage on and off the ball. We know they both point guard dominant, so they both be on the ball. Probably more than they should be. Very ball dominant players. But nonetheless, John Wall's looking to create when he's ball dominant. Russell Westbrook's looking to score when he's ball dominant first. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, what does that entail? To me, that makes Russell Westbrook the better scorer. Also with his aggression, I think his mid-range pull-up is a little bit more decent jumper over the time. So scoring, I got Russell Westbrook. Shooting, I got Russell Westbrook again. Both these players have been denounced for their jumper, as far as them not having a clip, especially from three. But if you know, you know. Both these players have a very decent mid-range and have lived off the mid-range for most of their career. If they're not doing shit like this, getting buckets at the cup, they get nice midi pull-ups. John Wall's more particular off the pick, get a big on him, get a mid-range. Russell Westbrook is isolation, shoot a mid-range right in your face, ain't nothing you could do about it off the elevation. So shooting, neither of them have a decent three ball. I think Russell Westbrook's mid-range has been more automatic in his career. Nice. I love it when I say it and it happens. But three ball also, Russell's MVP year, I watch him be decent from three. I haven't seen too much of John Wall's jumper being great. I've seen some moments where it's like, okay, he's hitting his mid-range. But I've seen more defective, playoff teams are letting John Wall shoot and he's not coming up with the bucket than I've seen from Russell Westbrook. I've only seen Kobe do it years ago to Westbrook in the playoffs, lagging off, and then the year after that, he started busting Kobe. Go review it, nigga. I know my history. So shooting, give me Westbrook again. Scoring and shooting, Westbrook out the gate. Passing, as well as IQ, give me John Wall. John Wall's the quintessential point guard, not the revolutionary, but the old school point guard. Whereas I want to get Bill involved. I want to get Porter involved. I'm going to get 10, 15 assists a game, and it's not going to be in the manner of Russell Westbrook's. A lot of Westbrook's passing is forceful. John Wall, look, running the play, as you see. You know what I'm saying? I think John Wall has more of the true point guard nature. So with that being said, I give him passing as well as offensive IQ. Defense is tough. Defense is very tough. Both of these players are elite defenders, stout defenders, big guards, so they can go. Being a big athletic guard, you can match foot speed with anybody. So at that point, it's mostly about your defensive prowess, the will to play D, and about your ability to have shit like footwork and being fundamentally sound on the defensive end. So this one being very close, I have John Wall because I've seen him clamp up in more key critical situations. I don't particularly like Russell Westbrook's on-ball D, even though he can guard a James Harden with his foot speed. But if you notice right here, he doesn't really bend down a lot. He's always upright, whereas John Wall will get low and get down and dirty. Both of them decent defenders, on and off ball. But I got John Wall by a slight. Handles. Whew. This is tough. I think both of them are decent ball handlers, not great ball handlers, but I would give this one to John Wall. John Wall has, to me, more ball control when he's running up the court. Russell Westbrook has the R2, holding it, high dribble, as you can see right there, but he's more privy to lose the ball than John Wall, in my opinion. So, just for the control factor, I have John Wall. As far as wiggle goes, I think that's kind of a wash. I think neither of these players have a decent wiggle. They get their drive-bys by being athletic freaks and having enough handles. Watch, look, I don't know what's going to happen, but you're going to see speed. Nice little, you kind of got locked right there, but tries to use speed to evade Paul. Didn't really work out. Speed, as you can see right here. So handles, I got John Wall. Clutch, killer instinct. Oh, give me Russ Westbrook. When they compare Russ to Mamba, that's what they mean. The killer instinct. He wants to win. He's willing to die for that shit. Doesn't always mean he will do it. So that's why I have to segue clutch and killer instinct. Clutch means you do it. Killer instinct means you die to do it. Russell Westbrook has a killer instinct and is clutch because of that, but he does have a lot of unclutch moments because of his killer instinct, ironically. He'll be forceful, trying to win the game on his own when you got Kevin Durant right there, baby. But with that being said, sorry. Shit like that happen, you gotta bring it back. John Wall hasn't shown me too many great clutch moments in his career. Russell Westbrook had a great finals against the Heat, had other clutch moments. I've seen his intensity turn up. His MVP year was crazy when it came to clutch moments. So clutch, I got Russell Westbrook as well as killer instinct. Finishing at the rim. Both are great. John Wall's great, but come on, man. Russell Westbrook is a monster at the rim. Was a monster at the rim. So finishing at the rim, I got Russ. Driving at the rim is very close. Just for Russ's isolation game and his relentless attack, I take Russell Westbrook. Though John Wall drives at the rim pretty decently. It's just not with the intent on putting it on a nigga head. You know what I'm saying? Post. John Wall doesn't utilize the post. I don't know if we've seen in this film, but Russell Westbrook will back somebody down, especially if you got Isaiah Thomas or Kyrie Irving on you. Look, you see athleticism blowing by these niggas. So post is an easy Russell Westbrook. John Wall doesn't utilize it. Transition. Ooh, transition is good. Because Russell Westbrook is a one-man wrecking crew on transition, as is John Wall. I think I'm going to go with John Wall on this because not only is John Wall a one-man wrecking crew, but he don't got the blinders on when he in fast break mode. Russell Westbrook sometimes has the blinders on. These niggas go do ads. Russell Westbrook sometimes has the blinders on in fast break situations, whereas John Wall is always looking to get it going, and they're both always looking to push. So transition is very, 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 very close. Just for the sake of my point guard predisposition, I got John Wall. You feel me? Athleticism, another close one. Damn. I didn't even really think about athleticism, who was the better one. It's almost a wash. Their foot speed is equal. Their jumping ability is both great. I would probably say it seems like Westbrook, but I would think it would be more of a wash tie. I can't tell you who's faster off the top. Maybe John Wall. I can't tell you who jumps higher off the top. Maybe Russell Westbrook. But when you watch him, John Wall utilizes his foot speed more. Russell Westbrook utilizes his bunnies more. So for me, athleticism is going to be a wash. I really can't choose that one. Rebounding, give me Russell Westbrook. That intensity on the rebound, that veracity, that mind state to get the board. Not saying John Wall can't board, but Russell Westbrook can board with, I'm gonna bring it back. Russell Westbrook can board with grown men. You feel me? Watch some of his best rebounding moments. I'm not even talking about the triple-double and the stat shit. Fuck all that shit. We don't do that at Dan. We don't do that here. On my Black Panther voice. Rebounding Russ. Isolation, Russ. John Wall's not the isolation player. Doesn't have too many moves to evade the defender. He's more of a pick and roll point guard player and a fast break transition player. Russell Westbrook is a transition slash isolation player. He thinks he has a mismatch at all times. And when you think like that, you normally do. So isolation, Westbrook. Off the ball, I guess I would say Westbrook. They both don't use off the ball too much, but I've seen so many ferocious dunks from Russell Westbrook off a cut or off a dive to where I've given him the stigma of being a good diver. So off the ball, I will give him that credit. Neither of them are going around screens and hitting jump shots, none of the shit of that nature. But as far as Russell Westbrook diving or attacking on the back end, I got him for that off ball. Sustainability, both of these players get injured. Sustainability might be a wash. John Wall just tore his Achilles. Russell Westbrook tore his knees twice, I want to say. So sustainability is a wash. Neither gets leverage for that one. IQ, overall IQ. I take John Wall. Like I said, the quintessential point guard, the Mr. Do Right when a play presents itself rather than force. Give me John Wall. Even though at sometimes that passiveness may not be the best when you're the best player on your team. Russell Westbrook's aggressiveness has lost and won him games. But if he's on a trash team, well, not trash, I can't say trash, these are NBA players. If he's on a team, subpar team like his MVP year, you're going to need Russ. Now, if you got Durant, you might need Wall. You know what I'm saying? It varies. Better in prime, Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, if his prime is his MVP year and John Wall's prime is maybe around the same time, honestly, then it was Russell Westbrook. His dominance was something that's seen far and few in between in that MVP year. So, prime, I obviously have Westbrook, and better career, I have Russell Westbrook. Took his team to the finals with Kevin Durant. Rookie of the year, I want to say, in a surprising rookie year. If he wasn't rookie of the year, he got damn near average a triple double. I can't remember. I don't know if he came in the same time as Rose or not, but had a great rookie year, surprising rookie year, standout, complimentary superstar with Kevin Durant. Took their team to the finals, got an MVP, back-to-back triple doubles. We talking about seasons. His career, in my opinion, when you hold it up next to John Wall, it's not even really a comparison. John Wall's a 20-10 guy, but the Wizards haven't, I don't think, went past the second round ever. So overall, with all that being, okay, skill overall, we forget that. You talk about left hand, right hand, triple threat, all the things cumulative that these motherfuckers do with the ball. I say it's a slight Westbrook, in my opinion. Both their left hands aren't great. John Wall doesn't utilize the post. His mid-range, his shooting isn't the greatest. So I think John Wall, even more so than Westbrook, relies on his athleticism and his playmaking ability to get going. Russell Westbrook, to me, does have more of a repertoire. You know his little between the legs, hezzy midi. You know his back to the basket post glass shot. You know a few things about Russell Westbrook skill wise, so where you like, okay, he got patented moves. John Wall might have patented passes, but you can't really name his patented move. Maybe the spin. I've seen that a few times, but overall skill, give me Westbrook. Overall player, give me Westbrook. The only way in which I would take John Wall is overall point guard. At the point guard position, so if I did have Kevin Durant, I think John Wall would have made a better ally than Russell Westbrook given Kevin Durant. But given Bradley Beal and the Wizards, I think Russell Westbrook would have took these niggas further. So, given a new situation where you got Rockets getting Wall and Wizards getting Westbrook, I'm excited to see how this shit is going to play out, how these players are going to play now, because they have the same type of archetype, just with a different style within that archetype. You got an aggressive, scoring, dominant point guard, and then you have another aggressive, passing, dominant point guard. But yeah, overall, I got Russ. Only under the point guard pretenses of my squad being stacked will I take somebody like John Wall, because I do think he's the better point guard up here. But as far as the better player, better monster, better beast, I'm taking Russell Westbrook every day, man. Let me know your thoughts, your comments. It's your boy Dame. Again, shout out to Taylor McCoy on the request. He did it again. We did it again, nigga. Let me know who you got. Peace.